You're listening to the Global Countdown, first broadcast on the briefing on the 27th of August.
It's Thursday, so it's time for the Global Countdown with our senior correspondent, Fernando Augusto Pacheco. Now, I've got to tell you that he kind of slunk in with the swinging hips, and so you're feeling pretty foxy today, Fernando.
I am very foxy, and I have 5 foxy tracks for you. So can I say that, foxy tracks?
Absolutely.
And, Georgina, it's getting cold, autumn's coming, I've done my summer playlist. I've done 2 of them, actually. But do not worry, there's still plenty of good music in autumn and September. Good music when you're back to work, back to school, whatever. And I hope you like my choices.
Well, I'm very puzzled by the first track we're going to hear, because it comes from a group that have form for not singing, if you like.
I like some mild controversies time to time. And also on the Monocle Radio, of course, we play mainly new tracks. Of course, I think it's about 80% of what we play, but we do like some throwbacks. And this one, I know is going to be controversial, but this song in particular is having a moment. One of the reasons I was inspired for the latest Saint Laurent campaign, they play this song in the background, and it's been the song for many series. So yes, Milli Vanilli, there's plenty of controversies with the group.
They were accused of not actually singing.
Yes.
That's it, yeah.
But then they defended because it was more a project that was started up in Munich. So it was a little bit about imagery, not necessarily just the music itself. But Georgina, one thing I'll tell you, I agree about the controversies. Maybe it's not for everyone, but there's been a revival. And I have to say, the song is good. I'm not sure exactly if they are singing or not, but what a song. Shall we start to number 5? A little clip of Milli Vanilli, Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You.
I'm gonna miss you, all the love I feel for you. Nothing could make me change my point of view. Oh girl, I'm gonna miss you, baby.
Getting all the love I feel for you could make you change your point.
I was having a moment here.
You certainly were. I mean, one of the reasons that they say that they didn't sing was that they didn't have the language skills, that the songs were in English and they spoke German, and it just...
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
But listen, could be maybe a choice. Maybe it might stay for a month in the playlist. Maybe I have to drop it. Sometimes when I go to the Monocle Cafe and I listen to the radio, it's like, oh, this song actually works. And then I might listen to it, it's like, oh, that doesn't work. Maybe shouldn't be A-listed. But I love that song. I just closed my eyes and I was dancing a little bit
I could
in the
see.
studio.
You.
Sorry.
Right, who is Ana Mena?
We're back to normal now. Ana Mena is one of the Spanish queens of pop. She's great. She is one of my favorite names in Spain, and she has a song with Lola Indigo, who is perhaps best known as a dancer as well. If you have to look at the video. They dance very well, but I think the song is great electropop. I mean, that's typical Monocle Radio fodder for you. Let's have a listen to Ana Mena and Lola Indigo, Patitoa.
Tú mía ya patito.
And I would recommend our listeners as well to have a look at the Spanish chart. So much good stuff coming from there. Of course, the Rosalía, but we also have Aitana, and Ana Mena is a great example of that as well.
I'm very excited about now going to Egypt because of karaoke or karaoke. How would you pronounce it?
Well, I would say karaoke. They are kind of a rock pop band from Egypt. And I am in my Egyptian phase at the moment. I've just mentioned Spanish charts, but if I dare to say, the Egyptian charts are even more exciting. We have, of course, Too Late on the playlist, the masked musician from Egypt. We have many others as well. But karaoke is excellent, and they have a new album out in the last weeks called Supernova. It's interesting because the main theme of this album is millennial disillusionment. So there is some kind of sadness to it, but with some synths underneath, which is completely fine.
Because, I think it kind of came to prominence during that whole Egyptian spring, if you like. And I guess that's what they're talking about with disillusionment. It did all seem so hopeful at one point, and now their generation is, it hasn't delivered.
hasn't delivered, and they made an album out of it. So they're not scared to be political. And that's the exciting thing about the Egyptian music scene. You know, you can kind of be open and talk about certain themes that maybe other countries in the region, maybe you could not. But let's see if you're a fan of Cairo Key. This song is called Nessina, which means we forgot.
ونسينا ولا اتنسينا ولا بقينا نشبه سنين سنين قست علينا ونسينا.
I love it.
It's quite touching, actually. And I did say that I'm in my Egyptian phase. The second one, she is not from Egypt, although her father is, and her mother is from Ethiopia. But she was born in Saudi Arabia, but she's British now. She's a British singer. It's Aliwia. She is fantastic. And the name of the song is Cairo FM. And the reason for that, because this song is heavily influenced by Habibi funk, so sounds from the region in the 80s. So there's a little bit of funk, a little bit of disco, but lots of Arab sounds to it. It's a cool song. Maybe this one should be for the dance floor as well. Maybe we're going to dance here in the studio, Georgina. Aliwia with Cairo FM.
If the world was like a dream, that I mean, I'ma pray that bitch to flourish. I'ma get that bitch to courage. With a dream, that I mean, I'ma pray that bitch to flourish. I'ma get that bitch some courage.
So Egypt is heavily on my radar. I'm a little bit like this with music. Sometimes I'm looking at the Scandies. Shall we go to Sweden? Then South Korea, Brazil. But now I think my love is in that region.
You're in your Egyptian phase.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going actually to Cairo in September.
Are you?
On
Well,
holiday.
this is why then.
That's why. I mean, see, it's been so much in my head that I said, you know what, I have to book 5 days in Cairo.
But I know what will happen, and this is great. You're going to get hold of some of those artists, aren't you? And you'll be interviewing them.
I've been trying, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So it's going to be kind of holiday/work, perhaps.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, our final one.
It's an optimistic one. So Leon Bridges, of course, his voice is fantastic. He has a new album out next month, and it's called Happiness Anytime. You know, so it is a very sunny, breezy, optimistic album produced by the members of Jungle, the British band. And this is one of the first singles. I love it. I think it's going to be a great addition to the playlist. By the way, all of those tracks will be added and starting playing next week here on Monocle Radio. This is Leon Bridges with Your Love is Electric.
Hidden in pain, like fire and thunder, we'll do it again. She left all that jewelry on my dresser.
That makes me feel good already.
It's lovely.
Listening.
Your love is electric, part of your eclectic choices.
Quite eclectic. I'm sorry about Milli Vanilli. It was one of those random moments. I saw the Saint Laurent campaign and I was like, maybe we do need a little bit of Milli Vanilli. Even if it's just for a month, just for fun, you know?